Karen Miller here. Today I'm going to do a potato cabbage ball with mushroom sauce. So when I get back, I'm going to start shredding the cabbage. I'm going to put the potatoes to boil. I don't have to show you how to do that. So when I come back, we're going to continue. So my potatoes are boiling. Going to remove the outer parts of the cabbage. Remove another layer. This is a small head of cabbage, so I'm going to do the whole head of cabbage. So if you love cabbage and you love potatoes, this is a great dish. It's winter time. These are very comforting, satisfying, and you don't have to eat a lot of it because it's filling and it's satisfying. So I'm going to finish shredding, and when I come back, we're gonna go to the stove. What I'm going to do, I'm going to steam this. Because we're doing the potato and cabbage balls, we don't need a lot of water in the cabbage, and the cabbage has a lot of water in it, so I'm going to steam it. If you don't have a steamer, what you do is you boil it, but you don't put a lot of water in the pot. You put a tiny amount of water in the pot and you steam this. It's not going to take very long to steam and to get tender. And then you let it just evaporate and evaporate until all of the water has disappeared from the pot, because you don't want this to be watery. So when I come back, we're gonna go to the stove and steam up this cabbage. I have these double pots here. You see, this is what it looks like. So this has the holes. You can see the holes. This is just a beautiful pot, double pot for steaming. So I have some water in here, and I'm going to steam the cabbage. Now if you don't have a steamer like this, the double pots, or you know the steaming baskets, you could also put the steaming baskets into your pot and steam your veggies. So I'm going to put the cabbage in here and it's going to steam. Recipes are always on the website. I'm going to cover this and let this steam. So this is steaming really nicely. You see it reduced to less than half. It's coming along. I want it really soft. It's been about 15 minutes now. I added some salt. So guys, I removed the steamed cabbage from the pot. There's still some water in here. I mean, you can squeeze it. The cabbage, you see, look at all of this water. There's a lot of water in there still. But I'm gonna leave it. It's negligible. The potato is going to absorb all of this water anyway, so I'm just going to leave it in there. So I cut up my carrots here. I'm going to put it in the pot to steam. This should actually take half an hour. The cabbage took about 20 minutes. This is going to take about half an hour because of course the carrots are harder to cook. I'm going to add some salt. So my potatoes are cooked. It's tender. The knife is going through. I'm going to peel. Okay, when I'm done doing that, I'm going to put it in my bowl and start mashing it up with the cabbage. I decided to put some milk in my potato balls. So I strained out the water. You see how much water is there? I squeezed the cabbage, and this is the water that is left. So you can squeeze it or not squeeze it. It's optional. It depends. If you're not going to add milk to this, I think it's fine to leave it in. The potato is going to absorb that water and it's going to be fine. So I'm going to add some parsley to this. So this is a very simple recipe. I'm not putting any onions or shallots in the potato. You can do that, but I'm not going to do that. This is a very simple recipe. Going to start mashing the potatoes. Okay, now I'm going to add some salt. Not too much. I already salted the potato when it was cooking. I'm going to add a dash of cayenne and lots of black pepper. I'm going to add the parsley. I'm going to switch to a spoon right now to mix the cabbage in and the parsley. Add our cabbage. Just gonna mix this in and fry it, lightly fry it, not deep fry, just to brown it a little bit. I mean, everything here is cooked. So when I come back, we're gonna go to the stove and we're gonna do our mushrooms and put this together. Oh, before I do that, let's add our milk. I'm gonna add about a quarter cup of almond milk. So let's start cooking our mushroom. I'm going to add some of my vegan butter. Shallots. And a small clove of garlic that I chopped up. I'm going to add some salt. Some black pepper, mushrooms, I'm going to cover this and allow the mushrooms to soften and then come back. So the mushrooms are cooking away. I'm going to add a heaping teaspoon of chickpea miso paste. This is going to add a lot of flavor, umami flavor. Going to add some of the coconut amino. And some tomato ketchup. I don't have tomato paste. I'd rather put tomato paste in there because it's really concentrated flavor to get that umami flavor, but I don't have any tomato paste on hand, so I'm just going to add some tomato ketchup. Then last is some almond milk. This mushroom is going to be delicious over the potatoes. Let me taste this, see if this has enough seasonings. Yeah, needs a little bit more black pepper. Perfect. So I'm gonna lower the stove and let this simmer some more. And we have our mushroom sauce. I'm also going to add some broccoli rabe. This is what it looks like. If you look at the top here, you would see it looks like the broccoli. It has a tough outer layer here on the stalk, so you have to, you know, shave it off. So let's make our balls. What I did, I took an ice cream scoop and I picked it up like this and I rolled it like this, and it's holding really nicely because the potatoes are a really good binder. So when I'm done doing that, we're gonna get to the stove. If you don't have one of those, you could just pick it up in a spoon and form a ball. You know, easy. So let's lightly fry our potato cabbage balls. I'm going to add some grapeseed oil. It's not deep frying, but you can deep fry it if you wish. The reason I like to use the ice cream scoop is because you get uniform balls, even sizes. That's it, guys. So when I come back, we're gonna plate everything that I did today. So let's do our plating. I have the potato cabbage balls. You fry it just so it gets a little color on both sides. I have my steamed carrots. I added some salt and pepper. I have my steamed red bell peppers. And I have my broccoli rabe. This is a great dish. It's light. It's easy. This is how you should eat on a plant-based diet. I'm going to add my very tasty mushroom sauce over the potatoes and my veggies. Delicious, nice and thick and delicious. Put a little bit of sauce over the carrots and the peppers. Fantastic. Doesn't get any better than this, guys. Do this dish. It's light, it's easy, it's filling, it's satisfying. You're gonna enjoy it. So, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.